Good morning guys. I thought I'd give you a quick update from last video as I didn't finish completely the engine bay cover. So I'll just go through the last little bit of what I had to do and then you'll see the finished product before we start this next video. Alright guys, I've finished doing my one now. It's all carpeted and I've also painted inside and at the bottom so it just looks black. With Carolyn's, I've got hers screwed in now and painted, so once it's finished doing the edges, once I can put mine into here, I can finish off the edges and then it's ready to install. Alright guys, this is the engine bay cover done. It's all carpeted now and glued and screwed on. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the engine bay cover and secure it on and drill up through the base of it into this, and then that can go back in and it is done. Alright guys, there it is, installed, and it looks beautiful. So what I've done is I've screwed up through the base of the engine cover into the wood that's here, that's got van sealer on the bottom, 15mm ply, van sealer on the top, then carpet. Also under the engine bay cover is this heat resistant insulation as well. So now we should have less heat coming up through here. Well, that's the plan anyway, but it is done. It looks perfect. Well, good morning guys. I'm starting on another project this week as well, just to see if I can get it done while I'm waiting for the glue to dry on the engine cover. So let me spin you around and show you what I'm doing. Alright, so here we've got the covering that was on the driver's side door. So I've taken everything off it and I'm using this as a template. So I don't actually have to make myself a template. Yay! No template! Woohoo! Anyway, excuse my stupidity. Anyway, here's the template. So I'm using this template to cut out the piece that I need. So I've got some 3mm plywood and I've traced it around. I'm going to cut this out and then I'm going to go to the bus and make sure it fits on the bus. It should do, because it's the bus template. Once I'm sure that's right, I'm going to cut van sealer out the same size and stick that on, and also get some white aluminium sheeting and cut that out the same as the template. Maybe a little bit bigger, not sure yet, I'll have a look. But this is going to make life so much easier because it's already the way I need it to be, because the stencil's already there. So I'm going to go and cut it out now. Alright guys, to say I'm happy is an understatement. I didn't have to make a template and it's made the job so much quicker, I tell you. Let me spin you around. Alright, so now I've cut out the plywood, which was really quick, and I use that to make the cutout for the van sealer, which I'm going to go and liquid nail on and get that hardening off. And then I'm going to use that there for the white panel sheeting. So I should have everything cut in probably an hour and a half all up. So for me, that is a big win, Alright guys, there's not a lot of room here between the door and the fence, but that fits beautifully. As you can see, I haven't got a big opening to work with. So I'm going to glue it down with liquid nails and put some tape around the edges and let it go off, and I'll take a video after I finished. Okay guys, so there it is with the van sealer covered up. I've got the tape around it, but that's only just to hold it down while it dries off. I'll take the tape off because you'll be able to see it otherwise. Now all I have to do is go and cut the panelling for it and make sure that's right, and then we can put the plywood on and the panelling on, and this door's done nice and quick. Okay, so now we've cut out the wall panelling. I'm going to test it to make sure it fits, and once we've done that, then we can fix the plywood then we can fix the wall panelling, and that front door, driver's door, will be done. So I've tested this out, it fits beautifully. I was going to glue it down and I've just realised I can't glue it down. Of course, if I glue it down, if something goes wrong with the locking system inside or window or anything like that, I've got to be able to take this off. So I won't be gluing it down. What I'll do is I'll buy some screws that have got white covering on the top, and I'll screw it in around there so I can eventually get it off. I didn't want to have to screw it because I don't like seeing the screws in it, but I've got to be able to get to it if I need to. So I won't be able to put this on today. I'll have to wait to go down to Bunnings and get some screws for it. So I'll now work on the sliding door one. Okay guys, I think I found a workaround for not having to put the screws in. Because I've still got the old section of covering there, it's still got the little plugs that go into the side of the door. So basically what I'm going to do is I've clamped down the old piece onto the new piece of plywood. I'm going to drill the holes in this little section on each one of them, and it's this this piece of gypboard is the same size as the plywood, so I'm going to be able to put these back in. That way it'll allow me to attach this back to the door, and then I can glue on the wall panelling to the front side of this, and that way no screws. So that's the workaround. I'm one short of these, unfortunately. They must have broken or something, so I'll have to work out which way is best unless I can pick one of these up somewhere. So I'm just making the next backing plate from the template from the old stuff, just taking out where all the little plugs go, so I'll know it'll fit. Just got to drill out where the handle fits. And this is going on the side door of the bus, so I've got that, and I'm doing the same on this bit here. Okay guys, both the panels for the side door are now cut and sanded or filed down. I've also done the inside piece, which will act like what used to be there. I've made all the little connection parts so I can put the little plugs in, and that way it can fit straight onto the door just like it did with the other one, so no need for screws. Same there. All I've got to do now is use this as a template to cut out the van sealer for this one and this one. Then I can go and stick that in. So we're getting closer for the sliding door to be done as well now, so which is good. That just then the only other panel left to do is on the passenger side, down on the left hand side at the bottom. I've got to make my own template up for that, which is a bit of a bugger, but I might have to take the seat out as well to do that. So anyway, these panels are done, so getting closer to being able to put that on, another project done, closer to being finished now. Okay guys, an update on the van sealer. It didn't work. When I went to put the cover on, because the van sealer is a bit thicker than the plywood was with the plywood, it wouldn't push into the holes. So don't do what I did. Just another mistake I've made. So basically I'm going to have to get most of this off, and then I'm just going to do these sections that are here, or yeah, these sections that are open, and leave the rest, otherwise it won't stick on. So that's a bit of a pain in the buttskis, and I've done it on the side. I've done it on the side door as well, so I'm going to go over and pull that off and have to get all this glue off. So don't do that guys. Alright guys, I've put the backing onto the piece of aluminium now, and I've just given it a quick coat of white paint just to cover the plywood. I've also done the edges as well. Still got the plastic film on just to keep it protected. So I'm going to go out now and connect it. Okay, so guys, I just improvised and I've covered up the holes. That way it should be flat against the paneling wherever there was holes. And now I can put the paneling on and see whether it'll work. Okay, so I've cleaned it all up and put in some of the van lining in the indentations. So I now can put the cover back on and we should be finished. Well, good morning guys. I'm now going to put the wall paneling onto the last part of the door panel of the side. Unfortunately, I can't find any of these little replacement plugs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue on the top part and just leave a bit of room not glued around these parts here. So if I can find one, I'll be able to slide them in and this will still stick, not a problem. So that's what I'm going to do now. And once I've done this one, then we're finished with the door paneling, besides Carolyn's panel, which I've got to work out. So almost done. G'day guys, today I'm finishing off the door paneling. I did the last panel, as you'll see in the video. I'm still a couple of plugs short. I can't find them. So if any of you guys have got a couple of these plugs, you'll see it through the video, and interested in getting rid of them, just let me know. I'll take them from you. I'm only missing two, but I'll take a couple anyway. Alright guys, this is the side sliding door. As you can see, this is the one that's short the two plugs, but it's sitting in there fine. There's one missing from here, I think, and one missing from down there. So once again, if you've got some spare ones, that would be great. Just let me know in the comments. I'm not taking off the plastic covering at the moment. That's just going to protect it. But if you have a look, you can see the white paneling over there. So this door's done, and I'll go and show you the front driver's side door. Okay, and this is the front driver's side door done. Once again, leaving the paneling covered, but you can see the white underneath it. So it should look really good when it comes off. When I do the van reveal, when I do the bus reveal, I'll have all this off. Basically, I don't know, I think I might go around and paint all this later on. I haven't decided yet, but I think I do, because the rest of the bus is going to look nice and this paint will look crappy, so I'll do that as well. Alright guys, that's it for the building and installation of the door paneling. So once again guys, if you like our videos, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and also guys, if you're wanting to know when our new videos come out, just hit the notification bell. As usual guys, I hope your build's going well. I hope you have a great week up here in Queensland. It's been stinking hot the last few days. It's going to be hot today as well, so that'll be fun as I start a new project. But anyway, I hope you're going well, and we shall talk to you in the next video. Alright guys, for now, see you later.